don't watch them type of shits because it's not real. Like The Notebook, like them. I'm like, that shit is not. I mean, it could be somebody's real life. I ain't never seen it in person, but I mean, now don't get me wrong. I done fell for the okie doke myself, but I'm just saying that shit is
what to go off of. But I know it's supposed to be one of them fucking romantic, whatever dramas, whatever. Is it romantic comedy or is it just romantic?
I think it's like a romantic drama. Yeah.
Had me crying.
I ain't watching shit. I ain't gonna lie. There was room on that fucking door for what's his name?
For Jack. For Jack.
There was room.
Rose.
That's. See, he should have came back from the dead as a White Walker after that. Why you didn't scoot over for him?
Didn't she have a nigga though? Or something?
I think
ain't that how it started? Like she had a nigga, but I don't know if he was on the ship with her, but he was on. Okay, her dude was on the ship, and then she fell for this nigga.
He was some rich dude, some other rich dude.
I just, yeah, exactly. That's what you. Yeah.
No, why? Why she let him freeze like that? Like. That water was cold as shit, bro. It's fucking icebergs and shit.
She was like, cold. It's either me or you. And after that,
Jack, that nigga was already in there, a fucking icicle.
Oh man, I ain't gonna forgive her for that, man. She should have let that nigga get on the fucking door, man.
1000%. And then she ended up living forever. That bitch lived forever. Like,
is she still alive?
Not now, no.
Okay, what year was Titanic like the real thing?
1912.
1912.
Oh yeah,
1912.
Damn, man.
And then the movie came out in 96.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think, I don't know if that was the real but like they made, she did it. I'm like, now bitch, how you live all the rest of your life? you got to be old and gray. This nigga died young, froze to death, and you over here reminiscing after all these years. Girl, fuck you. Like, fuck you.
I ain't thinking about it like that. That's kind of fucked up.
Is it not? She got to live the rest of her fucking life. She probably got married, had kids. She did. I think she had grandkids and shit.
Wait, did bitch have kids afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. What she was gonna do? Stop her life because Jack froze that night?
Well,
yeah, after you freeze the nigga, you don't.
Bitches don't give a fuck.
Hey,
they gonna continue on.
What they say, they only love you for right now or something like that.
No, that's crazy.
It's like, guys, we'll love you forever and all that shit, but until we don't need you no more.
They won't love you tomorrow. And that's what happened. Jack was a memory.
Hey, Jack's still down there.
Yep, with the rest of them.
Still down there is crazy.
Still down there with the rest of them. And that submarine. I mean, that submersible.
What you mean? Oh.
That submersible. They're in a million pieces, but they're down there too.
White people really crazy, because why would you spend millions of dollars to go under the fucking ocean like
with
that?
With a fucking Xbox controller. That man had an Xbox controller working the fucking submersible. Like, if you watch, like, some of the, like, videos and document, I wouldn't call them docu-series, but, like, he did little stuff, because he tried to do, he did different, trips prior to that one before they imploded. He had he was like, this is a joystick controller I got off Amazon, and that's how he was working the whole fucking submersible. With a goddamn Xbox controller and a fucking screen not as big as the laptop screen. And they paid millions of dollars to go down there, and they weren't even gonna be able to see it through a window. Like, they were gonna look through the little screen to actually see the wreckage. They weren't gonna be able to see it with the naked eye. So, like,
that's my thing, right? So if I got that bread like that, right? Why the fuck wouldn't I have like some kind of submarine? I got my own room. I got my own fucking bathroom. Like, they was in that bitch like sardines.
It was gonna have to piss in cups and shit. Like, they had to pee before they left, or they was gonna have to pee in a cup, bro.
If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna be on the goddamn super submarine with a suite, a bathroom, a fucking hot tub, 5 bitches, because I got money like that. Like, I'm not going out on some crazy sardine, like submarine, submersible bullshit that they went on.
That shit is crazy to me. They OD.
What if it's just like he was like the broke billionaire and that's the reason why?
No, there's no such thing as a broke billionaire.
Now, I do think the nigga that created the submersible was a scammer.
Oh, for sure.
Because I mean, what he was doing. So in that aspect, I do think that he was finessing niggas out their money.
Oh yeah.
Like and getting them by. But like the fact that we waited all them days, even though everybody was saying, even the dude that wrote the Titanic movie, because he does it a lot. He goes down. He went to the deepest part of the ocean. And he got to call his wife. He called his wife from the deepest part of the fucking ocean, and he went down in the submersible and actually could see where, I forgot what they call that part of the ocean. But he could actually radio contact his wife, but these people couldn't get a fucking signal up from that submersible to say they imploded before they even got halfway down there. And then had people looking for their asses for days knowing that they was fucking goldfish food.
Goldfish food is crazy. You think just goldfish in the ocean?
No, but whatever the smallest fish that could be down there was
Nemo.
what ate them. Yeah, basically, because they imploded, so they were little bitty particles at that point.
I think they got 8.
You think they got 8?
1,000%.
Some ate their ass down there.
Yeah, SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs,
Plankton.
All them niggas ate them niggas. That was their food for the week.
No, dead ass.
Them niggas was fucking chum bucket /
Krabby
Krabby Patties after that shit.
That shit is crazy, and then they just they would have been better off trying to go to space with Jeff Bezos and fucking Elon Musk than going down there.
Nope.
Jeff Bezos went to space. Remember when he did that? Y'all remember that a couple years ago? They went right to the top of the atmosphere and they came right back down. Allegedly.
I don't believe shit white people tell me they did.
I don't either, but it was a couple other rich billionaires that went up there.
I'm aligned with Mike. I don't believe when they go up there.
No, because they be fucking blowing up too much. They never get them rockets up far enough for me.
Like, no disrespect. Like, all the time they say some popular person went up in space. I'm like, why ain't they rocket blow up? I'm sorry, not saying that wish death on them, but
right, but it's just like
why ain't they have no issues?
Because when NASA do it every time, they barely get halfway through the fucking atmosphere.
Somebody's supposed to go into space that's famous like up soon, right? Am I
think so.
Probably Elon.
They always do like a yearly or like some quarterly type of trip.
Probably Elon Musk.
I'm about to ask ChatGPT right now.
SpaceX that's why his whole little SpaceX thing supposedly supposed to go up there, but his shit wasn't good enough to get them fucking astronauts back from the ISS.
Yeah, because one just blew up recently, like I think last month.
Yeah, every time they tried to go up there to save the people, his shit would blow up. But yeah, he was doing something, and then they tried to find him. They said that's why he trying to go through with Doge, trying to get rid of shit because
he need more money for his.
Yep, for his shit.
For his stuff. Get out of here,
who
bro.
Going?
All right, I got y'all right. All right, so I asked ChatGPT what celebrities are scheduled to go to space.
Okay.
ChatGPT says several celebrities are scheduled to participate in upcoming space missions. Number 1, Katy Perry.
This got to be Cap.
That's scheduled for April 14th.
That's next week.
Yep.
This week, maybe.
Gayle King, that's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Gayle King, like Oprah's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Her friend.
Her longtime friend, sorry.
Oh, man.
It's always been a rumor. Her longtime friend, that's a known fact.
Lauren Sanchez, pilot and journalist. Sanchez is a more improvement. Okay, I don't know who that person is. Aisha Bowe, I don't know who that is. Amanda Nguyen, I don't know who that is. Carrie Ann Flynn. A lot of these people I don't know. Oh, additionally, other celebrities expressed interest in space travel and have reportedly purchased tickets for future flights. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh.
He looked like he'd go up there.
Rihanna.
Oh, she better not.
Justin Bieber.
He might need to.
Tom Hanks. Angelina Jolie.
You might as well make a movie after this.
This point.
This is crazy. Brad Pitt.
Okay.
And lastly, James Cameron.
Oh, bro, you got
James
a director,
Cameron,
an actress, and a singer?
James Cameron, he's the, which is crazy.
He's Avatar, right?
He's also Titanic, ain't he?
He might be.
I think so, yeah.
He's the one who does the submersibles and be doing just for fun.
Oh, shit,
I'm sure I'm almost positive.
He's trying to get his movie bag off by going to space.
As he should. Rihanna's kind of random.
I don't believe Rihanna with 3 kids at home is going to space.
I don't think so either.
Bro, she probably gonna go.
I don't believe she's that bored to where she needs to go to space.
Yep, you're right.
What if you've done everything in your life now? It's like, let's try this out.
But at some point, with money, you have to be like, all right, I want to keep this money as long as I fucking can, and if I'm dead, I can't spend it.
Well, yeah, that's a roller coaster you take that you ain't coming back from if it goes wrong.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm cool.
I wouldn't want to do that, especially if you don't know how you gonna get back down.
You don't, because you might blow up. But see, James Cameron, okay, so because I had to look it up, I made sure you're right. Titanic, Avatar, The Terminator, all of that.
Oh, so he did Terminator too?
Yes. So in 2012, he became the first person to solo dive to the deepest point of the ocean using the Challenger Deep in the Marina Trench. And that's what they said. He took the submersible all the way down to the deepest part of the ocean, and he was still able to radio his family and stuff. So that's why he came out when that submersible stuff first happened. He was low-key shitting on that nigga. Because he was like, yeah, bro, like, I done went down there and did it before, and I could contact people, and I didn't use a fucking Xbox, PlayStation joystick to go down there, and I came back just fine. So, like, I think them niggas imploded. Like, there's no way. I say all that to say, him going to space is not, you went to the deepest part of the ocean, going to space is probably nothing to him.
I don't know.
All right, let me ask you.
I feel like I heard the ocean is scarier than space.
Right now, today, at y'all's current ages and current salary, wages and shit, what's the crazy shit you'll do? Like on some just for the fuck of it, like I'll do it. Like let's say skydiving or something like that. Like what's the most you'll do today, right now, today?
A bump of cocaine, that would be the most.
You would do it?
That would be the most. I wouldn't do anything else, bro. I don't think I can do like skydiving, jumping on a plane. Like that's probably the most riskiest thing. Probably my life will end. But
that shit is insane. That's deep. I did not think that's where we was going with that. That's funny as fuck. Oh my gosh.
I didn't know what else to say because I'm thinking like if I take a flight, if I go do like jump off a building, I'm gonna shit my pants. I can't do that.
All right, I want to hear Nate's answer. Then I'm responding to what you said. Okay. Go.
I think at this age, I have become a little more fearful, and I think it's because I have Dakota now, so I feel like I can't be as reckless. So I think probably, which these are things that I've done before. Probably what people would consider zip lining is probably
okay.
Which I do that all the time. Okay. I've done bungee jumping one time. It wasn't very high up, but I've bungee jumped.
Hillary, will you marry?
Insane. So some of the stuff that I feel like was crazy that I've already done. I lied. Parasailing. It would probably and that's probably not where you like.
It's like
you basically you start off on a boat, but they give you like basically a parachute that you're gonna be holding on to.
Oh, it's like
you're like a human kite.
Oh, like a big ass kite that's connected. Okay,
it's not that bad.
And I was gonna say that's really not that bad, but I feel like that's probably the most dangerous thing I would do.
But if you get disconnected, now you have a whole new experience you're about to go on.
Yeah. I hope that life jacket works, because if not, I'm gonna be down there being goldfish food too.
Oh, it's all right. They're gonna be mad at me because it's gonna be shit and piss on the way down when into the water.
There's some different seasonings.
It's okay. Okay, and we're gonna start this pod soon. But back to what you said about cocaine.
Yeah. I
would never do cocaine today. Mm-hmm. In the 70s though, if myself today got transported back to the 70s, I'm doing it.
Bro, they were dancing like a motherfucker on Soul Train line. Like them niggas was hitting it.
I'm telling you, every time I watch Scarface, I think about like that. That's the purest form, because a nigga get blown around by a AR-15 like that.
Yeah, he was high as hell getting shot up
and still was up.
Going. He didn't give a fuck.
That's the way to go out.
That's the way to go out, and that's the crazy fucking drug. It's probably laced with fentanyl now.
That's what I'm saying. I can't do it today because niggas should be laced. Mac Miller, all the other people we've lost from drugs and shit like that. No, but if you give me some of that Franklin Saint back then, You give me some of that Colombian from back then, that Byron.
Yeah, that cocaine. He said that Byron is
from
crazy.
From the 70s or 80s and shit. Hey. I might have to roll with it. They was in that bitch getting busy.
They was geeked.
I can't even dance, so I know I dance off the coast.
Oh, you'll be a dancer.
Every time I think of Miami, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and they would be in that club just. I'm like, damn, what kind of drugs they are? Yeah, that's exactly.
Nah, man, they do that on Grand Theft Auto 5 too. There's a video. There's a video of me and my homeboy, and we in the club dancing on Grand Theft Auto. It's funny as hell.
Crying. The funniest fuck.
All right, man. Let me start this pod because them niggas. I know niggas is laughing right now. All right. Welcome to the Blend Me Podcast. I'm Unbothered Mike, your host, and everything like that. You know, I'm joined with my co-host Sine. Also, Jew is here behind the scenes as well. Mm-hmm. Jew, you also can be on camera in the future if you want to. I know that's not your bag, but if you do, I got you.
Appreciate it,
I feel like you do need a camera just because there have been times, definitely a Jew cam, because when we did the Black History Month episode, we was going through the movie list. Every time you said something, I thought my face was crazy. Jew was like,
it was just shock.
Yes.
It was real shock.
His face was...
I'm so glad you brought that up, right? Yes, we need a Jew cam. And we're going to get back to that, but let me tell y'all how one thing about my weeks. All right, so I think earlier this week, Asia was talking to her mom about me in the movies I haven't seen, so the black movies.
Oh Lord.
So Asia apparently like sent the list, like one of the lists I went through for that black movie thing. Sent it over to her mom, like, yo, the blue dots is the one that Mike has seen, the ones he hasn't seen. You know, that's the ones he hasn't seen. Asia's mom's exact words. What the hell? Asia's mom's words were, "Oh my God, Mike's white." I think how we got on the topic was I hadn't seen CB4.
Oh Lord!
So I went to go watch CB4 and I saw it this week because I was pissed off. Like, why the fuck is my mom-in-law calling me white? Like, what's up? Like, why would you do that?
Hey man. Hey, sometimes you gotta hear that feedback, man.
From somebody.
It's a certain criticism from a certain person that really gets you like, yo, that's fucked up. I gotta do better.
Yeah, maybe I haven't.
Yeah, because like insane. She always had my back, so she called me a white boy. I was really like, I might be fucking up.
Damn, she said, and so that's what made you go watch CB4?
I watched CB4 this week.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black.
And I'm like, if this ain't the biggest NWA fucking spoof. So Nate, I didn't know that part was from that movie. I've always seen that clip, but I never knew that was from CB4 or whatever. I never knew that fucking Alan Payne picture of him in front of them titties like this. I never knew it was from CB4. I just knew the picture existed.
Chris Rock, they did something with that movie.
But hold on, did you enjoy the movie?
I did enjoy the movie. It was pretty funny. Like seeing Charlie Murphy, you know, he dead. And everything. I was like, I never, like I said, I never knew he had that role. Like I never know nothing about CB4, and so that bitch is on Stars. So I said, fuck it, I'm about to watch CB4. I didn't know it was on Stars.
That's cool.
Hey, bro.
Cell Block 4,
hey,
baby.
Man. I'm glad you watched it, bro.
Yeah,
but that wasn't one of the movies that like niggas was like talking about growing up. So I never went to it like.
It's one of those like I feel like a not cult classic. What would you call it? But it's like one of those.
It's a cult classic because you should have saw it. Like,
it's like one of them unspoken like.
I don't know what movies. I was doing. Whenever y'all's age was when y'all saw CB4, I don't know what the fuck I was doing then.
Okay.
My mom had me. They was watching bullshit like that. Yeah. So like I would just get caught up. I was like, what is that? My mom was a big Alan Payne fan though too.
I fuck with Alan Payne, but the only reason I really like know Alan Payne is from fucking House of Pain.
Oh, House of Pain. Oh shit.
Wow. Yeah. So like that's later in his career.
Way later in his career.
That's later in his career.
New Jack City.
So like I hadn't seen New Jack City, so I don't know like his early
Jason
works, but like my real introduction to Alpha Payne is literally House of Pain, and he's like in his 40s at that point. Yeah,
because I think he might be 60 now. My mom loved him growing up. Wow. So any movie he was in,
that's when light skinned niggas want style.
And no, dead ass, because that's why she seen him. He was in a play or something in like the early 2000s, and they were at like the Majestic Theater. They were going around the country doing it, and she went and did like the meet and greet to meet him, and she had a picture with him. She loves that man.
The
absolutely
meet
loves
and greet
him.
is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Insane.
How much did she pay for that meet and greet?
I can't tell. This is probably like 2001, 2002, so I can't say.
Mom. Probably like $50, please.
It probably wasn't nothing crazy, please, but my dad let her do it. He didn't go with her though. She went with her homegirls because he's like, I ain't going that shit. Like, you going to see that nigga? Like, I'm not going with you.
I'm definitely not going to the meet and greet if it's like somebody that you really love like that. Like,
because I'm not even finna let you play my face.
All the bitches at the Chris Brown meet and greet.
Oh, I'm in there with you.
I heard he doing
I'm in there with her. Like, you ain't taking extra pictures.
Let me ask you this. But you can't go in there if you didn't pay the grand. So are you gonna pay the $1,000 to be in there with your girl?
Damn, that's a good question.
Because she already paid the $1,000.
So if I got paid $1,000 to be in there to make sure she takes the right picture. So the meet and greet's in a separate
room, right? You can't get in unless you pay the $1,000. She already paid her shit, so she's in there. Are you paying the $1,000 to go in there with your girl?
I was breaking up with her, bro.
And that's what niggas was doing. Yeah, they dead ass niggas was doing that when they seen them pictures come out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend that $1,000 to go get me a section and have me a good ass fucking weekend, bro.
Crazy.
Fuck that. That would hurt my feelings being there. That nigga grabbing her shit, bro.
But he only does that if they ask for it.
If her ass is wild, I'm pretty sure she gonna ask for a little. Hey, cup it a little bit while you hold me.
Because he definitely do what you ask him to.
Exactly. So I'm like, bro.
So all the women that's in there tuning it up, getting picked up, getting their ass ate from the air by Chris Brown, they request that. So it's not his fault. Like he's only doing what they paid for.
Bro.
And essentially Chris Brown is the prostitute in the situation.
Yes, he dead ass is.
But at the same time, it's
because he wouldn't do this for free.
No, he definitely wouldn't.
If my girl's asking for that lets me know there's more things I need to understand.
Fair, you're right.
More things I need to understand. If she's doing that, getting cupped or whatever, I'm like, so what about the other niggas you see in the mall or some shit? See,
I would never, because I like Chris Brown. I would never pay that $1,000 to go see him. I mean, to do a meet and greet. I'm barely doing somebody. One of my homegirls got
$1,000 for 5 minutes is really crazy.
It's in fucking insane.
Really crazy.
It's in fucking insane. I guess it's a memory. I don't know. I wouldn't pay for it. That's my personal opinion. I don't knock nobody who will do it. Yeah. I just won't. But I do believe that people think it's a once in a lifetime experience. Now, I don't think I have to go there to have to get a once in a lifetime experience. I could just take the goddamn picture and keep it pushing. Yeah. He don't like black women anyway. He don't like bitches that's my color anyway. So I personally wouldn't give him.
It's true, Mike.
I don't.
He said he doesn't want darker women. He didn't want them in his section.
That's a fact. Like,
I know he didn't want them in his section. Yeah. So I personally, I wouldn't give Chris Brown an extra band to take a picture with him.
Think about his pleasure substance he likes to use. Not pleasure, but the substance he likes to use,
Pause. Like, don't say pleasure to me.
I'm sorry, not pee. But booger sugar.
Okay, you're saying his drug of choice
is a white girl.
Okay, what that mean?
That Lindsay Lohan.
So was Bobby Brown's, and we know he was fucking Whitney Houston. So what we talking about?
Bobby was probably smoking some weed too.
Hey, listen, anybody that sings and last name Brown, elite, elite. Mixing drugs, super elite.
This is true. They would stand the test of a lot of stuff.
If I could sing, I would change my last name to Brown and get gone off the drugs. I'll be out of here.
Gone off the drugs is crazy.
I will be out of here.
Gone off the drugs.
Every little step I take. Boy.
I just wonder if Chris Brown gonna end up getting kind of like chunky and stuff in his 50s.
He danced too damn much.
He stays in shape. Yeah. Like he literally looks the same size, same everything since outside of when he's extra skinny from drugs, but he looks the same from when he was a kid to
Bobby
now.
Bobby Brown did too, though, y'all.
No, Bobby Brown looks crazy now.
He looks crazy now, but he's older. I'm saying, like, when Chris Brown gets older, Bobby Brown, when he was in his 30s, he was still skinny. He was still doing coke, too.
Bobby started tweaking, like, in his 40s on up. Chris Brown almost, like, he's headed to 40.
But I think Bobby was more of a drinker versus how much Chris Brown drank.
You think Bobby was drinking more than he was doing drugs?
More than Chris Brown drinks. How about that?
Oh, I never really thought about Chris Brown drinking. I don't,
I ain't never either.
I mean, you never see it because you see him with just a lot of energy.
Any nigga that can backflip on beat to March Madness, he's not gonna be fat.
I would hope not. That's what I'm saying. That one year he did.
March Madness?
Yes. He went. He said did that.
Right? You know what video I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, he did that shit years ago, and that's what I'm talking about.
It was years ago. They were playing Chris Brown's at a concert, right? And they were playing March Madness, and he's dancing and shit, and the nigga literally like on beat backflips.
No hands, like one of them like kick backflip shit.
And like on beat, like to March Madness. Crazy. You can't tell me nothing about this nigga now.
That's an athlete.
I'm gonna send you that video. I can't believe you've never seen that video.
Nah, bro.
Oh my god.
On point to the song?
Yes, yes he did. Yes, he did.
We'll find that pie. I ain't worried about it. I can't believe you've never seen that fucking video. That was when March Madness 2 was like at its fucking peak.
Oh man,
that was like what 2015?
Yeah, like maybe 15, 16. Like it was
2016. Yeah, that was like, bro. I'm like, bro, this nigga did not just backflip into a March Madness beat on beat, bro. Hey, man. Do you know how skilled you gotta be to backflip on beat?
That nigga nice. Don't get me twisted.
I can't backflip anymore, so
I can't backflip. Period. Bro. I don't ever want my head to be not facing like I don't ever want it to be any like it could be to the side a little bit, it could be turned. I don't ever want it to be upside down for any reason. Because that means something has gone terribly wrong for me.
You are now in the wrong position.
Yes.
Like dead ass.
Oh, I'm gonna need Life Alert for sure.
Oh, I want one so bad.
Speaking of Life Alert, and this is my week, and we'll start to our weeks too. I'm in the gym earlier this week, right? And so I'm on the fucking Stairmaster.
I hate the Stairmaster.
The Stairmaster really good. Like it makes me feel like I did some shit. When I finish my workout with the Stairmaster, it makes me feel like, all right, you really did it now. So I'm at the Stairmaster, right? And then across from me, I'm at the 24, right? So there's across from me is a glass window, and you can see into like the little wooden floor, like step room, workout room, whatever. So I'm watching, and they doing their little step class in there. I'm like, there's all these old people in there. There's all these old grandma and grandpas in there. I'm like, Nate would have all these bitches dead if they took one of her classes. So I was like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, Nate would kill every single one of y'all if y'all took one of her classes. And Nate was in there.
Whoa. They was doing that old like James Fonda.
I almost took a picture and then sent it to the group chat. I was like, nah, I'm gonna let them make it. I was just talking to them on the pod. I'm like, yo.
Bikes.
Yo, they was in there. I was like, this shit weak as hell. Y'all old. Y'all can never take Nate's class because it'll be over with for y'all.
I be in every time older people. Well, if they're like visibly older, I will tweak the workout so they can feel like they can do it. If they're visibly like gray hair, look like they don't have much athleticism, look like they can't step on and off the board, I will tweak it. But if you look like you work out some, I'm going,
Yeah, see.
That's crazy.
That particular gym, for whatever reason, well, it ain't even for whatever reason. It's in the middle. I go early as fuck, so I go after I take Michaela to school, so I'll be in there at 8 o'clock in the morning. And it ain't
nothing off of Redacted in 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
I just don't be walking.
Literally 2 miles from my house. And
okay.
You know where I live, so 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 I go to that bitch after I drop off Michaela, and I be in that bitch, and it'd be nothing but old people in there in the morning.
That shit crazy as hell.
Nothing. And I'm like, bro, Nate would kill y'all niggas if y'all ever really want to get out there.
And they wouldn't, because they don't even like the hip. When they hear hip hop, they be like, every time. Every fucking time.
You gonna have to play some hillbilly shit. What's the country nigga name? Morgan Traylor? So, what's that?
I don't know who that is.
Morgan
Trainer? What's the nigga name? You know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about, but I don't think the name you're giving out, the last name is killing me.
Trailers. This Morgan Trailer Park. Fuck it. You know who I'm talking about.
Morgan somebody, yeah.
All right, well, fuck it. We're gonna go with Morgan Traylor. Morgan Traylor. You can play some Shabuzi in there. You can get that off.
It's a dude named something Brown.
Kane Brown.
Kane Brown. Hey,
he's
another Brown.
But he's He's half white, half black.
Hey, now
Heaven, I do like that song. Heaven, he do got some little box.
I like me some Kane Brown.
Yeah, I like Kane Brown too.
Who the one
he looks like Patrick Mahomes or like
Steph Curry. Who did the song with Moneybagg Yo and like Lil Durk? Ain't they the same person?
Florida Georgia line or whatever.
Morgan Wallen, I think his name is whoever Michael's talking about.
Talking about what I'm talking about. I thought it was somebody named Trailer.
See, I don't know all of these.
You can play that Drake country song.
What? Please God, don't.
It's the Please God don't. When did Drake come out with a country song?
Oh, shit.
He the Beyonce of the for me.
I fucked up. Let me start it over. Yeah, y'all got. There we go.
Oh my God.
I've heard this.
It's horrible.
Oh, y'all can't hear it?
This is country?
The beat
I thought this sounded like a pop song.
It could be pop, country, whatever.
I mean, this actually sounds like Drake's old shit. This sounds like some So Far Gone shit to me.
Was this from the one that was like the album with Sexy? Was it? What's this called? Sexy something?
Sexy Songs for You.
What's the sexy
Songs for You?
That's what the album was called?
Yes.
I
said it twice. Yes, this came out last month or 2 months ago.
Oh, well.
Okay,
geez.
I didn't know that.
Hey,
that sounds like some old Drake. That sounds like some So Far Gone. To me, that sounds like mixtape Drake.
I love this song. That's a good song.
No, I ain't gonna lie. When No Kid came on, when we was at GDO, that shit was funny because
Julian was so hot. He was hating.
You know what the wild thing is? I was saying like, where the fuck's the function? And then like, when it came on, I was like, I can't do this.
You gotta stop being like that.
I had to. I looked up that song because you kept saying that, and I go around randomly and say that. Where the fuck's the function? And people be like, huh? Like, never mind.
Nobody be like, huh? That song is #1 right now.
Is it though?
It is up there, Sinead.
Okay,
it's number one on the Billboard right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because I was gonna say, I know it wasn't. He was trying, and it was some other shit going on.
It's there, man. They got them bots out of here, and it's #1 now.
What you mean bots?
All right, don't play with me, bro.
I'm talking about his bots or K bots?
K bots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah, Drake don't have bots.
Okay. Text one to no one. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know who harassed me like this right now?
Who?
TJ.
Oh, hey.
Terrence?
Yes.
Yeah, he don't like Drake.
Anytime
like
I post anything Drake related on my story, that nigga is gonna comment and he gonna say some bullshit in my fucking DMs. I'm like,
that is funny as fuck.
You good? Like, you straight?
Right, you good, bro.
Like, what's up? Like, I know TJ hates light skinned niggas. I know, but still, like, let us cook over here. We let y'all crip walk for fucking 6 months.
I am crying.
Hey man, I'm in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up. No, you're not. If you was truly in the middle, you would have enjoyed yourself when No Kid came on. That bitch was ringing off in the hookah lounge.
The light skin inside of me was.
You don't have a light skin inside.
The darker version of me was like, don't do it.
You don't have a light skinned version of you. You don't have a darker version of you. You just brown, brother.
I'm in the middle.
If they like it, that means it's a hit.
Yeah,
you wanna know how I know No Kid's a hit, right? Michaela's 5. Mm-hmm. She don't give a fuck. All I play is Drake for the most part in my car. Mm-hmm. She ain't never gave a fuck about no song I played in the car while she in the car seat until No Kid came on. She said, Dad. I said, what? Dad, play Baby Girl. I said, you know what? I got you, girl. I got you. I'll play Baby Girl. Fuck it.
That's so funny.
I ain't even gonna correct you. We gonna call it Baby Girl from now on. That's me and you. Shit.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's how I know it's a hit, because if my 5-year-old can recognize this song sounds good and she wants to hear it more than once, She don't give a fuck about nothing I've ever put on. I'll be singing Snooze by SZA in the car. She tell me to turn that shit off. That's a good song.
Yeah. It's a great song.
She don't want to give a fuck about no 90s shit. I'll be playing in the car. Nothing. She said, hey, play Baby Girl.
That shit, you know what's crazy? I low key when the beat changed and the song changed, I kind of turned that bitch off. But that first part, where the fuck the function, and that's all because of Julie and him coming in here that day singing. I'm like,
you gotta be in the right spot. Whenever that shit, when that beat switch, when that Baby Girl come on, you like if Nate, I know if you were skating and that second part comes on, you would be going crazy. Yeah. The next outing, we had a Blame outing this past week. We'll get to that. The next outing, we need to be skating.
My skates in the car.
I might buy some gigs. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I haven't skated in a long time.
You gonna fall?
Me either. I haven't skated in the car.
Are you, if we go skating, are you gonna be able to hold your own?
I just gotta get my legs back under me.
Cause that shit is kind of scary. You ain't skating no more.
Next you no more face planting and shit. Like,
if you fall, I'm not helping you.
Were you like a rollerblade kid when you were growing up?
I had some, but I wasn't like the king of the rollerblades, but I had a pair of rollerblades.
Bro, I never could. Do you ever?
I had rollerblades. I was a better rollerblader than a four. Like actually, rollerblades were easier for me than like the 4-wheel skates. But as an adult, I bought skates. And I was working on, I was getting there. Like I could get out there. I was going on Thursdays and like skating and shit, and I could do just enough. This is so funny. This is some bullshit, but redacted because I don't even want to get that nigga name credit on the pod. He ain't getting no plugging from me.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
One Sunday when we had all first started skating, he was learning how to partner skate or whatever. So we went on a Sunday. He like, hey bro, come out here and like let me try to practice with you. I'm like, bro, you know I cannot skate that well. He like, fuck it, I got you. So we out there, and on Sundays at Forum, that's like legit. It's adult night. So Thursday nights and Sunday nights are adult night. But you have to really know how to fucking skate on Sunday, or you will get ran the fuck over.
Fact. I went with you on Sunday.
You have to.
So it's like Atlanta version.
Yes, it's like that. Like they be going fast as fuck. So if you're not a strong skater, you have to get in the middle. If you're a good skater and you're a strong skater, they skate on the outside. They take up most of the rink. So it's a Sunday. I'm like, bro, you know I can't skate that well. He like, I got you. So we get out there, and I'm holding his hand. He said, okay, I'm about to like do this. I'm about to like turn you and do all this stuff. So this nigga starts turning me and doing all this shit. I can't skate. So I'm like dropping to the floor because about to fall, and he's throwing me back up because the momentum is he's able to pick me back up. So we look like we're out there doing tricks because I'm like losing my balance. He's turning me. I look like I'm losing my balance. I'm falling. He throws me back in the air, puts me back on my feet. We skate. He do something else. I lose my balance again. He throws me back up. What? And by the time we got done, people was walking up to us talking about, yo, teach me that. Teach me how you. And I'm like, you can't teach that. I was about to bust my ass. And it was only because of the momentum. I didn't skate no more that night. And that might be one of the last times I went skating. This was like 21, maybe 21, 22, because I know I didn't go skating after I had Dakota.
Yo, I can't.
That shit was, they be going crazy in there. Like,
I can't do it.
The last time I went, you was there.
Patrice was there. Cause she go skating. Anya might have been there that night too. Shit. Jeez. They all be skating.
The double entendre.
I am.
Double entendre is crazy.
It's insane.
One of these days we'll have to go skating for sure.
Yeah.
We're not going on expert night.
Yeah, we go Thursday.
We can go on a regular.
Let me go with the little kids out there. Like, I'm out there with them.
Kids.
Hey, they gonna be way better than me.
They be using them little walkers.
Oh shit!
The little walker things.
I'm gonna be on the side.
There's walker things for kids.
Yes, and they look like they have wheels on them, but the kids can hold on to them like a walker, and it like shows them. Yes,
maybe I need that just to start.
I said that I need one too.
Kayla got some skates for her birthday, and I haven't been out to try them on with her because like
Tuesdays is Kids Day at Forum. And during the summer, they definitely be out there.
Oh, really?
And then, like I said, they had them little walker things, and them kids just be out there running each other over with their fucking walkers and skating.
I gotta make sure she good on the driveway before I can really let her get her shit off. So, yeah, I'm gonna try. We'll figure it out.
Something.
So this past week we had this past Thursday we had our monthly outing and everything like that. I got these old farts out 2 months in a row.
Yes, sir.
Where my fucking applause at? Shout out to me for getting y'all niggas out the house.
Yeah, we definitely
Cause y'all niggas there, boy. I be worried about y'all. I feel like y'all gonna stay in the house and not do a goddamn thing without me.
I think it's a reason why we stay in the house.
The YNs.
Yeah.
It was no
like
YNs
GVO,
out.
it was our age.
It was
like,
definitely that shit definitely felt like a 30 and up to me personally.
If you did not notice, and I told you this,
okay,
some street niggas is in there.
Yeah, for sure.
1000%.
and they had some shit on. They had some shit on.
I'm fine with the street niggas.
Yeah.
The street niggas really be trying to go home too. That's what niggas don't understand.
Really impressed with it.
That first one y'all had, y'all niggas was like, oh my god,
that shit was crazy.
It's too harsh.
That shit was harsh as
It
fuck.
was.
That shit was very harsh.
Breathe.
That blueberry mint.
Y'all niggas funny, boy.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you was over there joking.
I thought I was off. I was like, damn.
Let me,
Yeah, when I hit it, I was like...
If it's harsh to me, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely harsh. That shit was not harsh. So I'm like, oh, these niggas weak as hell.
That shit was... Dude, I couldn't do it. I was so glad Julia was like, I think I just got another one. I'm like,
bro.
ooh,
It had to happen.
But the shit that they brought y'all was good, though. The second one they brought y'all was really good.
yes, it was. And I think it lasted the rest of the night, too.
Yeah.
Well, no. So it went out. So that the first one he got the second one of it went out, and then my shit went out, and then me and Trey went to go get like refills or whatever. And so like Trey ordered them or whatever. I was like, yo, I don't know whether they ain't gonna take my car or whatever. I'll shoot you the money, cool, whatever. But I didn't know that they never charged this nigga Trey. So at the end of the night, he was like, hey bro, here's the money. We about to dip because like they never charged me for the refills. I'm like, wait, what?
That's why he gave you that money.
Because when me and Ju went up there, we couldn't order without like paying.
Yeah.
Right.
So I sent Ju the money the first time we was there. So at the end of the night, we was like, yo, let's get refills. Like it's kind of. I think at that point it was like 10:45, 11. Like we was
trying to get into the
like we was at the end, but we was like, all right, we probably got another hour left in us before we get the fuck out of here. So let's go ahead and get some more. So they brought the new shit out, and like I was like, hey, I gave the money to Ju. I was like, hey, you know, if they put the shit on your bill here. Like Trey paid for them hoes. Like he's like, hey, I got you. Like we good. I don't think them niggas ever charged refills. So fuck it. Like, I mean, so we got 2 hookahs and then we got 2 refills for free basically. So shout out to GVO.
Shout out to them.
I'm going back.
I am too.
I'm going back.
That fucking seafood pasta I got with that fried catfish on top.
You finished that whole when you got home?
Did I? That shit was so damn good. Oh my gosh. That shit was good. Shout out to them. And the shout out to the waitress. As she said, she was gorgeous. Yeah. She told me to get my catfish fried. Right choice. I couldn't imagine if it was blackened. That shit was good as hell. Yeah. It was expensive, but I'd get it again. I definitely would not mind. That night was so fun. I texted Chris and Taylor and was like, we need to go to GVO, y'all, on a Thursday.
You told the girls, like, hey, we got a girls'
We got to meet, and they were like, okay, we ain't been there. I was like, yeah, me either. This was my first time, and I enjoyed it. So I was like, we need to go back.
Yeah, it was a good 40-minute drive.
Place.
Yeah, it was a little nice.
That was a 40 minute for you?
For us, yeah. For you, it ain't shit.
It was
about 20 minutes. It took me like another 15 to get home.
It was definitely a cool 20. It took us 20 just to get into downtown.
Right.
And then it's another 20 to get to fucking that part of Carrollton.
Fuck.
Or Dallas or whatever it's considered.
Yeah, because it's so off the highway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all took what, like Midway or something like that to get there?
Yeah, we had to drive down Midway the whole way.
Good old times.
It was a good time. I really enjoyed it. Like and shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Chris D, if y'all haven't seen him, my spades partner, as he liked to say, he was talking about that. Trying to get back on the spades table during DreamCon weekend. He came out with us, so that was a good time. It was nice to see him out like that and vibing.
Yeah.
So the reigning spades like duo is GB and Glove.
And we was on their ass though. That's crazy. Me and Chris was on their ass.
I'm gonna let you know they'll be there this year, so they with all that shit.
I seen some videos pop up of me and Chris and GB and Glove on the table, and it was just us, and we was all going back and forth, and that was our first time. See, I don't know if Glove and GB play together often.
They don't.
Okay, I was gonna say because I know they're from the same hood.
They don't live in the same.
But you know they from Chicago. You know they got that Chi-Town connection, whatever. So I don't know if they had played previously and they had experience. I don't know because that was me and Chris first time getting on the table together, and we just knew. So all we saying is if we have a spades tournament, we'll see. And then Chris also said he wanted to get me and you back on the ping pong table. So my ping pong my beer pong partner.
Oh, I was like, wait, ping pong.
I said ping pong. My beer pong partner right here.
Who said he wanted with us in the beer pong?
Chris, because he said.
Love? Oh no, KD.
Yeah, KD. He was talking about how we got on their ass then too. He was like, he needs some redemption.
I don't know if we're gonna have some somewhere to go that weekend that's gonna have beer pong there, but if we do, I will definitely let you know. Like, okay. I'll at some point between now and May, late May, I'll try to get the group itinerary potential places we'll be at. Okay. So I know you'll be at your mom's. I know Drew will be at his hotel. I'll be in my Airbnb. We're going to be in 3 separate places, but we need to know where everybody is at. So we'll kind of have an idea. Like, all right, if I need to move around, okay, Mike's over here. Okay, if I need to move around, Nate's over here. Like, we'll have a coordination team and everything like that. Of course, we'll be in the group chat. So there's a lot of shit going on that weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I still got to figure out when is a good time to do that step class, or I'm not gonna do it. But that'd be the only time I could get. Which I mentioned it to KD too. I really do. I have a homeboy. Like, I have everything. I just need to know from the community when I could slide that hour in for people to be open to trying it and doing it. And since it's not going to be, I'm not going to be able to do it on site.
The best day would probably be Sunday.
I was thinking Sunday morning.
Everybody be on some chill shit. Everybody ain't too worried about the con and shit like that. That's probably the best day.
So maybe Sunday morning at 9 or 10.
Because if you get the venue and time and everything solidified, I'll let everybody know. Hey, this is where we're gonna be at.
I'll shoot.
Because niggas will go to the step class, go home, wash up, then go to brunch.
And go to I was just gonna say, because we could do in brunches all day in Houston. Yeah. So I was thinking maybe between 9 and 10. So if I do Sunday, I know somebody, like, I'm coordinated with somebody down there to be able to do it. But I was like, I just wanted to know what everybody felt like would work, so that way I can get the flyer situated. I can get with him, get everything set up, and we be in there.
Yeah, whenever you lock in, like when you want to do it, what time and everything like that, just let me know what the details is. I'll promote it for you.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
Make sure.
So niggas don't leave till Monday. Basically, so y'all could go kick it on Sunday.
Yeah, most niggas is leaving Sunday night and Monday morning.
Yeah, okay.
So don't leave till Monday.
Yeah. So that way, at least Sunday afternoon. You know, after you do the class, you know, feel free to do what you want to do.
So I gotta change my booking. Okay.
Oh, no.
That's no problem.
Well, I was just going to say, if you do, because they usually check out at 11.
Yeah, but my thing is, I'm willing to take that Monday off, too. Like, I took off from Thursday to Friday.
See, I'm probably going to take off Friday and Monday, because I'm probably going to work from there on Thursday at least.
So, Monday, I might have to do Tuesdays as well, just like
right, so you can recover.
Our shit check out on Monday at 10. Yeah, so
I'll add my.
I'll be there Monday morning. That's when I come back. I think I gotta work on Monday, so I fuck around, either make it back in time for work or take off and call in sick.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Yeah, so
I can't do it.
I gotta figure out. I'm excited. Somebody hit me up. She's in the she's a gamer, but she steps. Her name on Instagram, if y'all ever want to follow, her name is Blasian Nerd, and I posted like a memory from DreamCon. I don't even know how that came up, but she had asked if I was going. I was like, yeah, we got press passes this year, blah, blah, blah. I said something about AAD. And she's like, I'm going to be there. I'll be there. I'm there every year. So I didn't meet her until recently, like maybe last year through Step, but she definitely is a gamer. She streams. I think she might be on Twitch. She said she would be down there. So, I mean, it seems like it's going to be a lot of people in Houston. Yeah. For sure.
Okay. I'm excited, bro. I cannot wait. We are, it's April 6th. We are about a month and 3 weeks away.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm locking in harder on this gym journey and shit like that. I gotta make sure I get to my peak physique by the time we get there and everything like that. But I'm ready and everything like that. So, I already got one cosplay in the house, all ordered and received. I gotta order one more before these tariffs hit.
Oh. That'll be $150 extra tax.
I was talking to my friend Keisha. I was like, yo, if these tariffs hit before I order this next cosplay, fuck Ichigo. It's gonna be Ichino. Because I'm not doing it. I'm not. 43% more? Nope.
Nah. That shit's insane.
Nope.
Fucking insane. I still don't know what I want to cosplay. I was trying to figure it out. And I kind of want to do like a Dakota debut. But I might wait another year.
Are you bringing him with you to use him?
Yeah, he gonna be at my mama's though. Yeah, he definitely coming, but he gonna be in the house of my mom and the dogs. But I was thinking about bringing him to the con and letting us do like some type of cosplay together. But I just know that little nigga be showing out, so I haven't decided yet.
Y'all could do a Pokemon, like let's say you Misty, and then he's like. Squirtle or some shit,
something like that.
Something.
He would probably pull his. That would be a full costume though. Like he couldn't pull he couldn't pull a hat off or nothing. I need something where he's in there and he can't get out of it. Because when he was Harry Potter this year for Halloween, then they kept pulling his thing off. I'm like, bro, keep your cape, keep your hat on to give the outfit some spunk, but he kept pulling it off, so I'm like, he can't have anything that he could take off.
Not too much of my nephew. Yeah. Next year, I might let Michaela come. We'll see. If it's still in Houston next year, maybe. If it's in Austin, cool, maybe. I have to know she'll be able to handle the con itself and everything like that. Like she went for a few hours one year.
Yeah,
when
it was out here.
Like, I need you to be ready to be thugged out all day long. Like, I want to be Kenpachi and Yashiro. I want us to make that work. That would be so
cute.
So at 6 years old, I feel like she can handle that. At 5,
feel like so,
I don't know right now.
6
She's freshly 5.
She might be all right next year. That would be such a cute cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could do Miss. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm thinking. Like I said, it might not happen this year because we're gonna see what happens after his birthday. And see if he matures a little bit. And if not, I'm not gonna have no crying ass baby at this damn.
Yeah. You about to be cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000%.
So glad you gonna be cooked.
So I can see how it feels. Because he is on my ass. On my ass.
Alright, guys. I didn't put nothing together for no episode idea, nothing like that. I just said, hey, we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We can go wherever we want to go with it. When I walked in today, you was watching Solo Leveling. Julian, you probably watched some shit this week that I don't even know about yet. We can go wherever y'all want to go. It don't gotta be anime. It can be some other shit. Whatever on y'all's mind, we can get to it. So, who wants to volunteer to go first?
I can volunteer as tribute. Well, since I literally told you when he walked in, I wanted to have anime content this week.
Okay.
I appreciate
that.
bullshitting the last.
I was about to ask you what Tubi did, but you know,
and I ain't even watched no bullshit.
She came in watching Crunchyroll. I was like, well, let me chill this week. She got it.
Look. I was like, let me give us some content. I think it was kind of rough for me that first episode or two with Solo Leveling, because you know how I feel about character now. Sung Jung-woo, he's not a crybaby, so I'm not gonna say even at the beginning, even the first 2 episodes, he's not a crybaby. But it is just hard for me to watch characters that are weak. It really is. It is really hard for me to watch people that are weak. So it was really hard for me to get through them first 2 episodes. I have been trying to get through them first 2 episodes for a couple weeks. I appreciate that they turn that around real quick and he kind of starts powering up and going into this power scale and trying to figure out the system that he's in right now from his reawakening. So I appreciate that, because I don't think I could sit. We're not in a day and time where people can sit and let story building take place. We're just not. Our attention spans are too short. Yes. I was gonna give that bitch, like I said, I read the webtoon back in 19. So I can't remember a lot of it now. But I don't have the patience to wait a season for you to start trying to power up. I don't have that. So luckily they didn't do that. It looks great. I'm enjoying the storyline. I was just waiting to get to the shit, and so I do feel like they got to it pretty quick. Me and Julian was having a conversation off air about which I haven't. I'm almost done with season 1, but just how OP this nigga is low key. And he said he kind of feels like it kind of shows that he gets even more OP in season 2. And are we just in a time now in anime where everybody's OP?
It depends on the show itself, how it's structured. But we definitely in There's definitely a few shows that gives meathead supremacy.
Meathead supremacy is insane.
So, you know, this Solo Leveling is like peak meathead shit. So,
okay.
The nigga literally, like, episode 1 and 2, frail ass, Midoriya ass nigga, like, crying, you know, I'm E-rank, I'm the worst nigga, you know, whatever. But by the time season 2, episode 1 starts, you're gonna be like, oh, this is a completely different. It don't even seem like it's the exact same person that you saw in episode 1, season 1. So I'm excited for you because like we were watching it here. You're about to watch the last episode or last 2 episodes or whatever of season 1. When you get to that first episode of season 2, you can be like, oh yeah, this nigga's different.
I was just gonna say, and
he
it
got
did
new
take.
Haircut and everything.
I was just gonna say his hair gets shorter and shorter because I'm like, okay, you starting to. I knew he was looking good when the nurses at the hospital was like, yeah, that nigga in room 4. Like, oh, I'm making up the room, but they was like, yeah, he done got found. What happened to him? I'm finna get that nigga number. Like. Before he gets out of here, like that's crazy. When she asked for his number in his head, he talking about, "Well, I do need my test results." So I'm like,
I just want to know who his barber was between season 1 and season 2 because he got a taper in season 2. Like he got a little taper in the back. You can see his little line up and everything like that. You can see the nigga definitely went to the salon, but we don't get to see that part. But he don't look like that same nigga he was in season.
No. That shit is so funny. I think they're doing a great job. The pacing for where I feel like the era of anime we're in is great. Like I said, Mike said that Mappa is the one who's doing the animation on it. So Mappa, they always got they foot on our necks as far as like how animation looks. So I like the art style animation. Like I said, I like the storyline. One thing, like I said, I started the webtoon back when we first started the pod in like 19, and very random. But one thing I appreciated about that webtoon was it was in color. A lot of webtoons back then were in color anyway, because even when Studio Maho released God Punch, they had did it in color, and it was in color on webtoons. I appreciate from what I remember and watching. What I'm seeing as the animation, it looks like it is pretty spot on. They did not vary from the art style. They didn't deviate from the color scheme or anything. It looks like how I remember the webtoon being. So I really truly appreciate that they are staying true to what the webtoon is so far. I can only speak on what I can remember and what I've seen so far, so I'm enjoying it. I like the characters. Like I said, it is kind of meathead. I guess I didn't think of it like that because it ain't too much. It ain't crazy storyline, ain't crazy plot.
This is the thing, right? This is the thing with Solo Leveling. And now you've been watching. You watched what 6 episodes today or something like that, right? Name one other character other than Jin.
The nigga that ain't got no arm. The old man that ain't got no arm.
Nobody can ever name nobody but Jim.
Arcane. Is that the nigga he defeated?
Arcane. You talking about the nigga
the B rank nigga that he killed?
Maybe I don't know.
He killed the B rank, but see, I only know this because I watched the episode just a couple. Like I watched the episode today.
That might be his name. I cannot tell you his name.
I think his name was Kang, and he was the B rank nigga that he ended up beating up. And I only remember that because came from Avengers, you know, like it correlated. But I want to say his name was Kang. Outside of that, you're right. I don't know anybody's motherfucking name. And the fact that his mom is in a fucking coma and they're calling it eternal rest syndrome. I'm like, so your mom in a fucking coma and you paying all this money for her to try to figure out how she gonna get out this coma. It's crazy.
It comes because together the dungeon, in season 2, don't worry.
Does it? Okay, because I'm like, these dungeons is pulling out all type of shit. Now, I haven't looked into, even back then, because I know we talked about it. This is Korean. We're used to watching Japanese stuff. Every now and then, I might watch a Chinese dongwa, because y'all know, Heaven, that one that I watched years ago. Anyway, I'm not even going to get on that. Did they ever specify, did the creator, the mangaka, ever specify that he got influence and inspiration from Bleach? Did he ever say that?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I only say this because I felt like the dungeons and how it just gives me some of them. They're not necessarily hollow vibes, but it's just something that about it gives me very Bleach inspiration, Bleach inspired. I don't know what it is about it that gave me that, but I personally, it's something with the dungeons. So let me take it. It's something with the dungeons. Maybe it's because of the portals, because we got Hueco Mundo, and then you could go. We go between the Soul Society and back into the human world. Maybe that's what it is that gives me Bleach vibes. But I just get a little Bleach vibes.
Maybe what I think that's similar between them is the main characters. Ichigo is really no nonsense. And Sung Jin Woo is also no nonsense. So I'm always gonna be partial to no nonsense as main characters, whatever. I don't want to hear you crying. I don't want to hear none of that weak shit. Like, I'd rather you be like, all right, I'm gonna stand on business and go from here, and then we'll get to it. So
we'll get to the shits later.
That's why I respect him, because I don't like certain main characters. And like I said, I'm on record like Ichigo, Sung Jin Woo, Yusuke. It's certain niggas that I really gravitate to as far as main characters go that I prefer to watch like for a long period of time and stuff like that. Right. Not a fan of Gon.
I'm sorry, Midoriya get on my nerve. That's why I haven't got through. I stopped like 2 seasons into season 2 of My Hero because of Midoriya. Deadpool was a crybaby to me.
Give him a chance.
I caught up on My Hero, the anime. I don't mind Midoriya now. Yeah. Like he gets busy. He doesn't cry like he did before in the
and that's what everybody said. But how many seasons does it take for me to get to that? Because I just told y'all it took 2 episodes, and I was like, "Hey, this nigga better do something."
So you gotta see it like this, Sine. Think about he's a soft kid changing to a transition to becoming a real hero.
Yeah.
So you gotta get your ass worked a couple times. Really, just build that callus. Like, all right, it is what it is now. I gotta be nice, but I gotta get some shit done now. And he turns into that little God. Like crying all the time to like
do that again.
Oh God. Oh God, because that little nigga, every time you turn around and then crackhead All Might just sitting there looking. That was so hard. I said eventually. I ain't ready for it yet, but eventually I will touch back on it. Other thing I do want to say about solo leveling, so when Mike came in, I'll say we're not going to talk about the user error on the sub and dub, but y'all know that I do tend to like watching stuff sub more than dub, but I will say the dub, they did a great job with voice actors for solo leveling. Subbed and dubbed. I feel like the dub and sub are one and the same, and I've been able to watch both, and I appreciate both. So I had to put that. I don't know who the dub voice actor is, but like I said, the subbed and dubbed voice actors for all the characters, even if I don't know all their names, they're all pretty spot on, and I can watch either version and be okay with watching it. So I appreciate that too, because that's not always the case.
Yeah. I'm just glad I made sure you were straight, so you knew it. I wasn't tripping. I'm like, bro, they have everything is fully done.
I'm just so mad because it dead ass on 7.5. It was like there's no English version.
It's that one episode.
And so I just went on to episode 8, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not finna check. I didn't look to see if it could even change over. I was just like, oh damn, this how I. I'm like, damn, this how I dub. I was like, cool. I've been wanting to watch the sub anyway.
So now as of today, like. Season 1 and 2, like, it's fully dubbed.
It's fully dubbed. Now I'm probably gonna watch. Their voice acting, I can truly watch either version, but I'll probably be watching this dub so I can kind of get some stuff done. Now there was one that Chris mentioned to us Thursday that he texted us that I said I was interested in. It was, what the fuck did he say? It was, damn. And we all just talked the other day. Yikes on bikes. I'm so mad. Oh, damn. I found it. Because I think he named it. It was Sword of the Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
He said first episode's 55 minutes for strong first episode.
55 minutes?
Yeah. He said pirated or it's on High Dive. I didn't know High Dive was still a thing.
Yeah, High Dive still a thing. Yeah.
Niggas pay for that dub.
I was paying for High Dive so I could watch the Sunday Without God.
I didn't know he shared that with you.
Yeah, he texted us that Sunday. He was like, Sword of the Demon Hunter. So,
have you gone and watched like a clip of like a trailer?
No, I haven't.
Shit.
So you enjoyed it?
So I watched just like a synopsis of what that whole episode was.
Okay.
It's almost like Demon Slayer, but like goes a little bit darker.
See, and that's what I need really at my big age. I need a little darker than just the. Not saying that Tanjiro and Demon Slayer, I'm not shitting on it, but like even the colors, I need shit that's dark and it looks just as dark as it is, which is why I appreciate how Solo Leveling is keeping up, because like even the aura and like the energy that like that steam or whatever you want to call it, that like when he starts powering up or when he gets mad, when Jumbo gets mad like that, and like that black cloud gets over, I need to visibly see that you're dark. I need to see that you're angry.
Oh, you're gonna see that in season 2.
And I love that because that's where I'm at in life. I'm kind of dark, bro. Like I'm kind of dark, not necessarily angry, but like life isn't fucking shits and giggles and flowers and fucking picnics. Oh I need to see some dark shit. So I love that. And that quote that we seen at the end of that episode when you walked in, when he was like, you know, the way you're moving, when you get into the abyss is also looking at you, so you know, make sure you don't get too far gone. I like hearing stuff like that's the kind of stuff I like. So if this Demon Hunter anime is kind of going towards that route instead of like I said, not necessarily happier route, but just like more kid friendly, like you know what I'm saying? Like I need the dark shit.
So all I know from what I saw was that the brother and sister in the scenario very similar to what you see in Demon Slayer, but like the premises takes a big jump from what the sister does, and then the brother has to react to it. I can't spoil it, but all I know is that the brother now has to go on a journey to do something about his sister. Okay. But long story short, from what I watched, I'm like, damn, I gotta watch this. I gotta sit down and watch this.
Actually watch it.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Re-download High Dive.
Chris, cool on that one. I appreciate him sharing that.
He definitely has always been one that that nigga be on. Like he be pretty spot on with his recommendations and stuff too. So so shout out to him for that. He definitely sent that to us Thursday, and I was like, okay, I might go ahead and tap into it, because I think I am back in the space where I can kind of get back in my anime bag. There's not a regular TV show that I'm invested in right now. I was talking to Dakota's speech therapist, and she watches From. So when she was over here the other day, and she was finishing up Dakota's speech therapy, we started talking about From, and we were talking about how we had to wait a whole nother year. So outside of that, I'm like, I don't really have anything that I'm invested in. So I'm like, you know, back on my anime tip, I'm still waiting for these niggas to reboot Hitman Reborn, but fuck y'all for not doing it. You said what?
I don't know if we're gonna get it because there ain't been no fucking news, so niggas get canceled and shit like that. But I will say with the sort of Demon Hunter shit, it looks like it might be on Crunchyroll.
Is it?
Oh.
So it said It said 1 hour premiere will kick off continuous half-year broadcast on March 31st. I'm reading this on Crunchyroll News. So
so it definitely has to be on there.
So I don't know if they're gonna promote some shit that ain't gonna be on there.
Simulcast or whatever. Simulcast. What is the difference between? I've been always wanting to ask that, but I didn't want to sound dumb necessarily asking that. But I never understood that.
The same day it drops it.
So simulcast basically means that they premiered the Japanese episode in America at the same exact time, right?
Okay.
Then you got simul dub, which means that you get the dub and sub on the very same day and not like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, like how some shows are. So simulcast means, like I said, it's literally premiering. Okay. Like when they get the shit, we get the shit.
Okay. I kind of thought that was the concept, but I didn't want to ask. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all this time, I'm like, I know it can't have anything to do with the actual like anime itself, or like or I thought it had something to do with like how they released it or what the releases was. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, I got you.
I was gonna say, picking up on what you're saying, have y'all heard about this anime called, I think it's from China, called Super Cube? it's supposedly like they have a really good first episode, but after that it drops off.
Super what?
Super Cube.
Super cute.
Let's look it up. Because when I say I love a nice Chinese dongwa, because Link, was it Click Link?
Link Click.
Link Click. And then Heaven's Official Blessing. Oh, I love that fucking show. It's a boy love, but...
I would say they say Super Cube has a great first episode, but then episodes 2 and 3 it drops off dramatically.
I'm looking at it. He looks like he looks like Jin Woo.
Alright, so high school student Kaguma has no parents, friends, or hobbies and lives a monotonous life. When she buys a super cub. Is it super cub or super cub?
I don't know how to say it right, bro. Whatever.
Well, okay, so YouTube said super cube and this shit says super cub. Alright, okay. It's either super cube or super cub, whatever.
Okay.
When she buys a super cub at her local bike shop, she finds herself having adventures and making friends. That didn't tell me anything.
So I'll read the synopsis that I see on my Annie list. It says, in an accident, an ordinary boy, Wang, I'm not gonna mess up his last name. Wang obtains a space system called Superpower Cube from a high latitude cosmic civilization and gains extraordinary powers. When the school bell Shin, I guess the cutie, Wang's longtime crush, confesses her love to him, the delinquent Sunjun, who also has a crush on her, is provoked. Wang resolves this crisis with his wit and extraordinary powers, but it also brings more disasters as a result. Shin is also taken to the world of extraordinary beings by a mysterious person, and Wang embarks on a journey to rescue her. Fighting in the bizarre universe, he finds the meaning of fairness and justice on the path to becoming a peerless powerhouse.
I still don't know what's happening.
Okay, never mind. He don't look like John Woo, but I like dark hair characters, so maybe that's why I say that.
They said it was real hype for the first episode, and then it just drops off.
I could believe that.
Well, you gotta watch it for the team and tell us if it's a real drop off or not.
I'm gonna have to watch it, bro, because it looked very interesting from what I saw.
Oh, they have an external link for the trailer on my Andy list. Shout out to my Andy list because
Prime?
That's what it said. That's what I got. I'm checking right now.
I will say my Andy list. We have been using my Andy list for a long fucking time now, for years, and they have, because we were using something else before my Andy list. And my Annie list has truly evolved in like the shit that they having the trailer here at the bottom after finding the dongwa.
Oh, they put all that in there?
Yes. I love that. Like they have come a long way with how they use their
It's on Crunchyroll, bro.
It's on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, because I went on Prime and it was like subscribe with Crunchyroll to watch this. And I was like, oh, okay.
Bro, because I was trying to find it and at first it was saying it was just online. It wasn't even on High Dive.
That's alright. I'm going on the fucking Crunchyroll account right now. I'll be able to tell you for sure in 2 seconds here. Yeah.
It's on there?
I'm about to look.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta log in real quick. Yeah. I'll watch it. Like I'll watch this with you, bro. If it looks like it's something, you know.
I'm gonna try it out.
Because I'm always adding to the fucking watch list. I feel like it's something I watched this week that I should tell y'all about, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, Devil May Cry. We'll talk about it.
Okay, yeah.
You said Devil May Cry?
Yep. Are you familiar with that?
I want to say maybe. I've heard of it, and I don't know if I had a conversation with Janice and them about it. Or was it Keith? That
I look at the super cute shit. So Devil May Cry is a video game series that was made in the early 2000s.
Yes, because I see it on here. I have it on my plan to watch.
Yeah, so which basically follows a demon hunter named Dante, and he basically, like I said, he's half demon, half human, and he fights obviously demons or whatever. It is Super Cub, and
Ebony
it is
and
on
Ivory's
Crunchyroll.
crazy. Ain't that some racist shit? Ebony and Ivory, when people like, ain't that some...
Is that racist? I just thought it was
Ebony
like swirl and shit.
Maybe that's what it, yeah, swirl. Okay, maybe that's what Ebony and Ivory.
I mean, I'm fine with we getting into some racism shit, but I don't know.
Screaming.
Wait, Super Cube and Super Cub might be two different anime. Hold on.
Bro, I think this is how they spell it is different, bro.
So, because the one I feel like I read was about some girls, and the one that they said...
Yeah, that's the different
one. It sounded like it was about some boys.
That's the right one. That's the right one.
Okay, yeah. Super Cub is on Crunchyroll, but Super... Let me see. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is a terrible broadcast. Sorry, guys.
So
like when I type in Super Cube anime, Super Cub comes up.
And I see Super Cub as well, bro.
But,
when you Google it, yeah, it says Super Cub.
All right, bro. We'll figure that out. We gotta do some fucking fact checking. I'm gonna pay a fact checker one day. ChatGPT ain't getting it done. All right, but Devil May Cry is a video game series. Essentially, Dante, half human, half demon, devil hunter fight. He kills demons and shit like that. Ends up he has a twin brother that he thinks is dead that it doesn't end up being dead. Spoiler alert, woo woo. But this shit been out since the 2000s. Y'all be okay.
No, he dead ass.
Yeah, so Netflix just dropped Devil May Cry 2025, the anime. Okay. I watched it. I completed it. I have thoughts on it. But I'm OG Devil May Cry fan, so I played the video game before, and I've seen the original anime that came out 2007 when we was still in high school. So I started rewatching the original one because I haven't seen it since then. I was like, let me see if I'm tripping or not. I kind of like the original better. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Really?
Yeah. The new one looks really, really good. Like, it's beautiful. Animation, like, it's perfect visually and everything like that. This is my problem with it. Dante, the main character, he's a little bit more comical in the new joint than he is in the original ones. Like, he does get his shit off and he's funny in the original. I mean, shit, but he's really like comical in this one. It's
almost too goofy.
Somebody on Twitter compared 2025 Devil May Cry to like Dante to being like Deadpool.
That's kind of rude.
So when I say comical, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
that's right, yeah,
I'm gonna slice your head off, but I'm gonna make a joke after I do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was what somebody else said on Twitter. I actually might call Glove and ask him what he thinks about it because he's a Devil May Cry expert too.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. That's
See, I used to get that confused with Devil May Cry Baby.
Oh, that's
because of the names.
That's Keith's favorite anime.
Yes, and I know I was gonna say, but the names are so close that I think that's what I'm talking about. I felt like I heard it, and I think it's because I'm thinking of Devil May Cry Baby.
Devil May Cry is a video game first, then anime. It's not the other way around. So. Yeah, Devil May Cry Baby, that's only anime. That's a crazy show.
Yeah, when they was at the club, I think I stopped watching like episode 2 or 3 when they was at the club.
Did you ever see the other Devil Mays before that?
They had like ones from the 80s or some shit.
Yeah,
no,
90s. They're not like that one. That's why I was like,
the new one is really crazy, but the original ones aren't like that.
That Cry Baby one, when you talk about the clubs, I was like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, oh shit,
that shit was insane.
That shit was kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy. Okay, so
so I started watching the original over again.
Okay.
The original is a little bit more serious. It's more of a monster of the week type show, whereas the 2025 version is like a one story all the way through story building. So I prefer the 2025's storyline. I like the way I like the tone of the original one, and I like the art style of the original one is good too. But
okay.
Yeah, that
is the original one on Netflix too?
The original one is on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Fully dubbed.
Okay.
The new one is on Netflix, obviously, fully dubbed. Like you can binge either one all the way through and get your thoughts on it. I think the way you like dark shit, I think you'll prefer the original one, but I'll let you be the judge of that or whatever. Because like both of them, like don't get me wrong, I don't want to make it seem like the new one is all sunshine and rainbows because it's not. It's just a matter of me knowing like the source material, so
right.
It's a little bit like I said, when you play the video games, you be like, oh shit, like this is nothing but a nigga with guns and a nigga with a sword killing demons. So you know, okay. So it's not a whole lot of shit to laugh about when shit's going on. So I'll let y'all be the judge of it and go from there. I mean, you know what? I'll see if this nigga Glove is gonna answer, and let's see what he thinks about it. We'll see if we can get him for 5 minutes and see what he say.
Okay. My boy Glove. Did he ever come up here? He had hit me up so he could give his mama the nail shop recommendation that I had. I didn't know if he came up here.
Alright, give me 5 minutes.
Alright, bro. I told you I was gonna call you too. Alright, bro. Yeah, go ahead. Just call me back whenever. Alright, bet. So he hung up. Alright, so we'll get back to Glove later. But yeah, that's what I pretty much watched this week, man. Devil May Cry, like I said, Netflix has dropped a new. So the new voice actor, like his voice actor for the new one that dropped 2025 is none other than our boy
Zeno.
No, not Zeno, but that would have been cool. Zeno's probably in the show and I just didn't know it, but I hadn't looked up. Johnny Young Bosch he's Ichigo's voice in the new joint.
Shut up. That boy is he is booked and busy. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah. I love to hear that. Good for him.
So Johnny Young Bosch is Dante's voice in the new joint. So
does he sound different than Ichigo? Cause like, did you know it was him when you listened?
I heard it, but I was like, this sounds like Ichigo, but
he changed it up still.
His character is so much different from Ichigo's that you'll be like, all right, well, I hear Ichigo's voice, but it's a nigga possessing Ichigo.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah. The way he just talking about shit, like I'm like, oh yeah, this Ichigo would never say this. He would never in his life say this, but I hear his fucking voice. So yeah. Shout out to you, Johnny Young Bosch. I hope one day we get to meet that nigga because that's my guy. I hope
so. He doesn't seem to be at like cons and stuff. Like I don't be seeing like some of these other cons, not necessarily DreamCon, but like when we were doing like Fan Expo and your Comic Cons.
I think he does. It's just a matter of which ones. Like I think the niggas like have a schedule. Like I can probably let me see.
When will he be wearing?
Yeah, let me see. Johnny Young Bosch convention schedule. Let me see.
Yeah, because I would like to see that. Because 2019, when we went to DreamCon, they had Frieza's original voice. The lady is his original voice, yes, but her son is actually a voice actor in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she breeds voice actors.
Oh, damn.
The OG Frieza, her son is Kurama in Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah.
And he's somebody else too in another show, isn't he?
He has a few different roles.
Yeah, he has a few different roles, but
like the one for me.
And their tables are like next to each other when we went down there for DreamCon in 19. So
damn, I didn't know that.
He'll be at WeebCon, Texas, 2025, April 18th through April 20th.
So in 2 weeks,
basically.
That's in Dallas.
I told you that in Irving. Listen, I was like, because them niggas be posting their whole schedule, so they'll know like where people be at. So he has right now. Let me see, Superstar. Where'd it go? At Game On Expo right now. He's in Phoenix, Arizona right now, and WeebCon Texas 2025, April 18th to April 20th in Irving, Texas.
Could we finesse one of them days?
Let me see. I'm gonna look up.
And then maybe like that Friday.
Let me see.
So I'm supposed to go to Mimosa Fest on Saturday.
Mimosa Fest is crazy.
Insane.
Okay.
Insane. So, that's not even a guarantee. That's just something that somebody threw out there. But that would be dope. And then maybe try to go Friday and pod about it on Sunday.
If y'all want to try to pull that off on a morning, like I said,
or Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Because I can do that too.
Or Friday or Saturday, and I go in. Like I said, I'll try to go in late, so we don't gotta. I'll come into work late and everything like that. But yeah, I can probably put it off Saturday.
Let's try. We could maybe shoot Saturday and then pod on Sunday and talk about it.
Y'all niggas is funny, boy. Let me see. Let me go on the website.
But they be having some crazy meet and greet pack. Well, they don't be crazy. Let me not do that. But Chris the Bot, I wanted to meet that nigga so bad.
Funny as fuck. Yeah, he was too busy.
Yeah, his line was crazy. And then that weekend, was that Fan Expo? Or was that...
that was Fan Expo that we saw him at.
Somebody died. Was it Chewbacca's voice? Somebody died the weekend of Fan Expo that year. And like I think it was Chewbacca, like the original Chewbacca voice died that weekend. So like they ended up turning his table into like a memorial table. Damn. It's not funny, but it was kind of random. Like, damn, you would die this weekend. Out of all the weekends you were supposed to be here.
Urban Convention Center.
I'm trying to do his voice. I'm trying to imagine it in my head right now. Whatever it is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't do that.
Oh, that's probably so bad.
That is actually crazy. What's wrong with you? Why would you say that?
I used to do it really well, bro. Like,
don't do it again.
So fucking funny. Yo, that's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
I can't do the voices no more.
All right, Saturday pass, April 19th. Let's see how much the Saturday pass costs.
Better not be more. These tariffs better not add the fuck is extra to
Hey,
it.
tariffs on the convention is fucking nuts. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy. That's
in our
fucking
own
crazy.
backyard, we gotta.
Hey, we go add an extra $20.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, wait, here we go. General admission, $35 plus.
Okay.
So, Friday 35, Saturday 40, Sunday 35, weekend pass 80.
I could drop that Saturday.
I'm with it if y'all with it.
I think that'd be cool.
That'd be fun with me.
Yeah, just
All
to
right,
go
cool.
like
I
I
could
think
probably
that'd
steal
be.
some outfits from people out there.
Yeah, get some ideas and just see what's get some stuff. I think that'd be really cool because we haven't done a convention with the three of us yet. So
It's been absolutely
Be a test run.
yeah, I was just gonna say I haven't been to a convention and why would one? Which one did we go to? Had I had Dakota when we went to the one with Smile?
With Panda and them.
Yes, was I pregnant?
You
Maybe?
wasn't pregnant yet. You probably was pregnant the next month or some shit.
Okay, crazy enough. That sounds even worse.
You probably was pregnant 10 days later. But
Like dead ass. Yeah, that might be the last
I know which one you're
time.
talking about. Yeah, no, that was 2021 when we went to that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was still living in Dallas then, yeah.
Yeah, because we definitely that was at the K Bailey. That was at K Bailey.
No, that was at the hotel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
that
can't
was
even
at the
think of what that
hotel. I
one
know what
was
you're talking
called.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Like it's been a while, and that might be a nice little intro convention with the three of us before we get to like DreamCon and maneuvering around, and so I don't have to get overstimulated. I probably need to get myself.
Yeah, 40
prepared for that.
piece is at the Urban Convention Center, which is off of, looks like Los Colinas Boulevard and Northwest Highway.
Okay.
Oh, we could go eat after.
We definitely can go eat. It's over here and there. All that shit. It's over there by the Toyota Music Factory.
Oh, it's a
over there
lot
by
of
your
shit over
house.
there
Yeah,
by
yeah.
your house. Shit, we can ask Panda live over there. Pause. Let me not put her redact all that.
I'm not redacting that. It's too big. Urban's too big.
Okay, Panda lives in that area though.
Okay.
So we could definitely ask her if she want to slide.
Yeah,
Can we
Thirsty Line,
That'd be
your
cool.
house. That's where we went to the movies at one time when we saw Doom too, right?
Yeah. Just can't go to your house over there.
Why you can't go to
They
your
got
house?
gnats, man.
They got gnats?
Bad, bro.
But that was, how long ago was you there?
Like a year ago.
Maybe.
I went to this place for my birthday last year called Rayleigh Underground, and it looked like a fucking from a movie scene from like Dirty Dancing or something. They have like this big ass dance floor that like during dinner
glows in the dark?
that people
it
could
glows at
like
night?
dance on. Like okay, Dirty Dancing might not be the good one, but like you know how like on those movies like where couples will go out to eat and then they'll like randomly get up from the table and then like start dancing. It's like a live band and it's just like it looks like it's just them two in the whole vicinity. That's the type of vibe it get. They charge like a $20 entertainment fee that they tap onto your bill, but it's in that same area. It's actually a really nice thing. And then there's a Gloria's over there too. I like Gloria's. So
all right, so I'm looking at. All right, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the guest list for WeCon. We definitely have to go for sure now. So of course Johnny Young Bosch will be there. AJ Beckles will be there, who is what's his work? He's in something really big right now, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. But
you said AJ Beckles.
AJ Beckles, he's black. He's a voice actor. He's really big. Zeno will also be there as well.
Zeno will?
Yep. I gotta go see my nigga. Neris, she's also a black voice actor. She was supposed to do Yororichi.
He's in Tokyo Revengers.
Okay.
He's Takamichi.
Is he Takamichi?
Yeah, Takamichi.
Okay, there you go. He's Takamichi in Tokyo Revengers, which I also watched recently, the final season. Well, not the final season, but the most recent season. Yeah, we actually got to run. We got to pull up on this one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm done.
Yeah, they got okay. That's a nice little lineup then. Yeah, for $40.
All right, bet. I'll buy our shit on Wednesday, and then we'll go from there.
Stay blessed.
Urban Convention.
Yay! He's in Don Da Don.
Oh, he is the main character in Don Da Don. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm like he's in a bunch of shit. AJ Beckles is a big deal. He's like Zeno.
Okay.
So,
I feel like I remember when he was up and coming, like pre-COVID.
yeah, he was. Both of them have had a really good run.
Yeah,
like,
over the
as of
last
late,
couple years, like 5 years, I would say honestly.
Oh shit! Here go Glove calling me back. Let me answer this real quick.
That's cool.
Hold on, gang. I'm gonna see if I can switch you over to my Mac real quick.
Oh, and he's in Bungo Stray Dogs. He's toasting.
I'm telling you, he's in a bunch of shit. Actually, the glove. I'm gonna call you back on my Mac. All right.
He's toasting in the 2025, I guess, recently in Bleach. So not the original. Because the original toasting did pass away, huh?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe. I just wanted like 5 minutes of your time so I can let you get back to your life, living a rich, wealthy, you know.
Nigga, you on the Mac, bro. Stop playing with me.
Bro, you got a Mac too.
What you talking about?
In my story, you do. I don't know if you do or not, but in my story, you do.
That's insane.
Shit. If I'm lying, I don't care. Shit. Nah, bro, I just want to call you real quick because we was talking about Devil May Cry. Yeah, man. So I watched a new joint. I was telling Sine and our homeboy Julian about it. I watched a new joint, and then I started rewatching the 2007 joint just so I can, because I haven't watched it since then.
Close, bro. I used to, bro. That used to be. I always say it was my favorite anime, but like when it dropped, like I was hyped.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 07 one, like when it dropped, I got the DVD. Like I have the physical.
The DVD is crazy.
DVD is insane.
You whatever it was. I definitely caught that shit, but I had watched that shit like 4 or 5 times. Like that was my shit, but it was very 2007. If that
it is very 2007. It is Monster of the Week 2007. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was super 2007. Even the theme, like not the theme, like the
opening.
Not the opening. I mean, like the ambiance, like the style.
Yeah.
The style.
And all together, it gives off what was going on in 2000. Like, I get what you said, like, because shows and shit back then just... The fact to say back then is crazy, because that shit is almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, but, it is damn near 20 years ago. Yeah, at this point, yeah. That is crazy.
God damn, but yeah.
That was 18 years ago. Oh, my God.
That shit is crazy, because 2007 is totally different than 2025. Like, it's totally different.
And for the time, like, it was good. It wasn't the greatest, but it was good. Like, you know, especially as a fan. But I think more so as a fan than as not a fan. Mm-hmm. Like, if you played the games and shit and you're a fan of, like, the Devil May Cry series, I think you enjoy the 2007 anime. But if you just watch anime, you can watch the 25.
I agree with that.
So that's a fair take.
So I was telling Nate and Julian that, like, I watched the OG one and I played the video games and everything like that. I kind of feel like they was a little too silly with Dante in the new joint. Yeah. I just a little bit like over the top. Like it just felt like he was like, yeah, I'm a superhero and this and shit. I'm like, bro, Dante don't seem like he would say he'd call himself a fucking superhero. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, so
I think it worked for the story that they was trying to tell.
Yeah.
I think they were taking elements from the game, but I think they were trying to tell. I mean, it was obvious that they were trying to tell their own story.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it just the timeline didn't really match up with what was going on. I do appreciate their like including different characters from different parts of Devil May Cry. Villains, and they put Lucia in that bitch.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like I appreciated it because I knew that they were trying to tell you the story. They wasn't just trying to tell the Devil May Cry story. Because if they was, I feel like it would look very different.
That makes sense.
I wasn't too mad at him being like goofy. I've been seeing a lot of comments about like he's too fun. I'm like, oh no, like that's the Devil May Cry 3 Dante was that Dante.
Yeah.
That they are portrayed. And I feel like they got it pretty much spot on. The superhero shit was, you know, what the fuck. But like, other than that, like I think everything else was solid. Even him not really knowing that he was a demon.
Yeah.
Or not knowing much about it. Like I get that. Like, cause they was pulling from the comics, all type shit. So I felt it, and I feel like that was the Dante that I felt with. I was the one he became my favorite like video game character off GMC3.
Bro, you don't be playing for real, bro. You
I'm telling you, dog.
You don't even like video games or anime, bro. You don't do all this shit be fake, bro.
Yes, the story you be coming at me just to make it yeah, but he is like the epitome of like a cool nigga.
Let me ask you this.
He is cool.
Let me ask you this, and then we'll let you go. Like I said, I know you got shit going on today. How'd you feel about Johnny Young Bosch being the voice actor for Dante?
He was the nigga that played Nero, wasn't he?
No, he's the nigga that played Ichigo. I don't know if he played Nero or not, but I know he was Ichigo in Bleach.
He sounds like Nero.
He might be. Let me check. You might be right, bro. Let me see.
Well, when you doing another gloves off? It's been a long time.
He don't pod no more. He not really with the shits no more, bro.
Oh man.
And you're right about Nero, by the way.
So he do. Yeah.
You're right. I never connected that until you just said it. I was like, wait, it does sound like Nero.
No, it ain't even that old. I just been trying to find the time.
He not real, bro. He don't watch anime no more. He don't game no more. He be ducking me on the PS5.
Damn.
This nigga like all he do is like collect money and then go to Chick-fil-A and buy fucking grilled nuggets for Chase. All he do is like get a bag, drink, and collect nuggets for Chase.
I am screaming. That means he's on that passion fruit. I mean that dragon fruit pineapple lemonade. That bitch is fire. That bitch better still be in season by the time DreamCon hit. Don't let me put no Casamigos in mine, cause then we might be pulled out of DreamCon.
Y'all should be linked up in Houston, cause look how y'all act on FaceTime.
You know, Big Glove locked in though.
Once things settle down in my ear, I'm hitting the ground running home. I got editors. I got so many ideas. I know what I want. So I'm gonna let niggas know once they come back. I'm gonna have like a big ass glove out for you.
Oh. Let me know. I cannot wait.
I'm not recording the screen right now. This 50 carat wedding ring you got in your this 50,000 carat wedding ring you got is really shining, and I'm like, bro, this nigga stunting on me in my face. Like, what's up? I'm your boy.
I'm watching him laugh. Like I'm over here like looking at this.
That's crazy. Nah, yeah, you scratching. This nigga said this nigga glove is over here scratching his beard, but he's like this, like where I can see his wedding ring, and he really like. I'm like, bro, I'm poor. I get it. Like shit.
It's insane.
No, bro, I seen with the bleach sweatshirt with that chain he was trying to hide in front of him, man. Don't do that.
With the Cuban link, like my ops when they be linking up.
Bro, it's not even a Cuban link. That's like
as a Cuban link, bro.
That's a mesquite link.
That's a Cuban link, bro.
A mesquite link is crazy. You might as well call it a Garland link.
That's a South Dallas link, bro. That's not even Cuban, bro.
Funny as fuck.
No, that was really it. I was asking how you feel about Johnny Young Bosch, you know, being I completely forgot he played Nero too.
I would like the original what got those names.
That played in the video game?
It's great for me. Well, it's great for me recently because I feel like the nigga that played on the DLC2 was different.
Yeah, they might have switched it up. Let me see. Dante, Devil May Cry actor. Ruben Langdon was. Yeah, that nigga.
He's not dead, is he?
I would like to. No, he's not dead.
Okay. Maybe
I would like to be him, but I'm not mad at the brother that played Nero. I think it bothered the true fans a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it ain't really bother me because at the end of the day, like, as long as you get the essence right, because I think Nero annoys like a lot of niggas, including me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I think that he annoys us because of the shit he do. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His character annoys more than
Nero is Dante's nephew. I know y'all don't know that, but just give me y'all.
Yeah, Dante's nephew, and I think he's like supposed to be this combined version of Dante and Virgil. And I think that's why he's annoying.
Is that the one with the short hair?
They all kind of got short. Well, Dante not as much.
Dante has longer hair, but Nero has like
I think his hair. I think he does have a little taper. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's
this nigga that made it to the other side of the estate. Now his voice cutting out a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you got, bro. This nigga, he got a 10,000 square foot house, so like, I understand the Wi-Fi don't reach everywhere.
He is so stupid.
Wow.
Am I better now?
Yeah, you good, bro.
So no, as long as the voice isn't playing the annoying character, I don't really mind too much. Like, if he's still embodying the essence of the character that I fuck with, it ain't bothering me.
Fair enough.
But I think I would have. When I spoiled too much, I would have wanted to see more Virgil, but I do like it.
They saving Virgil for season 2.
They hold us in the trailer.
They did. They definitely lied. They lied.
Too hype on that scene.
They saving it for season 2, bro. Because by the time Homeboy was fighting that one, when Dante was fighting that one day, I was like, is that Virgil or not? And I was like, no, he died. I was like, that's not Virgil, because I thought that was him. And then they was like, nah. I was like, all right, so he gonna show up in season 2 then. Yeah, so, yeah.
Overall, I think it was definitely better than 07. And it's not really even close. I mean,
I'm rewatching 07 right now. I think I got like 3 episodes left of 07. I'm gonna figure out my take by the time we do AAD again. So I'll know how I feel. But I'm leaning towards 07, but I gotta see how I finishes it out, because I haven't watched that shit since it dropped. So. We'll talk about it further then when AAD later on this month and everything like that. When you coming to Dallas again, nigga? Because you've been ducking.
My man, again.
No, you
good. Bro, I'm really waiting on my mom. So it's probably gonna be sometime in May. I know you want me to be out there Thursday because you be popping out.
If you say, hey, a week and a half of time, hey, I'm coming on the weekend, I'll make sure I'm free for that night for you. So
okay, but no, I'll probably be able to pop out on a Thursday with y'all. But I'm waiting on my mom. My mom, she's supposed to be going to rehab.
Okay.
Physical therapy and shit.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to make sure I was like there for the first couple of days, just to make sure she was straight. But we waiting on them to finalize all that shit.
For sure. All right. Well, like I said, you gotta let me know when you in town for Dallas and shit like that. I'm gonna make sure Leak is free. I don't wanna hear none of that shit you talking about. I'm gonna make sure that nigga free. Hey, Leak. Yeah, no, I don't wanna hear none of that shit, none of that baby shit you got. No, you nope. Come on out, brother. Yeah, so.
For sure, but I don't 100% let you know.
That's it though, bro. I just want to check in with you on Devil May Cry real quick. I know you got a pod to do with Kid, and I gotta let you make sure you get all your real shit off on Kid's pod. So
Tell Kid I said hi.
That's Love's frat brother, so I gotta make sure you know.
I got you. I hate you. I really hate you.
Oh, shout to Chase. Oh man, but all right, bro. I'm gonna let you get back to your day and everything like that, bro. I'll holler at you in the group chat, bro.
All right, dog. Be great.
All right, gang.
Bye.
Love's good, guys.
He's solid.
Devil May Cry shit. Like I said, that's a new shit. That's a new shit that they all talking about. That dropped this week and everything like that. I think before we get the fuck up out of here, because I think we're running low on time. Let me see where to go. We had a whole chat about what's supposed to be dropping in this week in anime, and then we'll let y'all niggas get out of here.
While he's
it's
looking
some show
for
called. Oh, go ahead, Nate.
I was gonna say while he's looking for that, I just had to look at all the characters Johnny Young Bosch plays. So mind you, he's the Black Power Ranger. You guys don't know the original Black Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, not these new,
that's
these
how
new
I began
niggas.
to know
Yes,
the one who's talking about he kind of got like
the Asian guy.
Okay.
So that's him. So of course he's Ichigo. He's Vash, the Stampede.
Yes.
He's Lelouch
Yep.
in season 2. I did not know that. He is also Jonathan Joestar.
Yep.
That blew me. I did not know that either. And I mean, they go down the list because some of these characters are not Sabo, Shitaro, Canada. I don't even know what show that is. Never even heard of it. I mean, he has so many
From when he was Jonathan Joestar.
Kiba.
I have to go back and watch that.
It must not be Kiba from Naruto, but he has a lot of Nero, of course. That they Broly.
What?
He played Broly?
Yes,
the OG one? No, because I thought that was Big Managa.
But
the new one
for Super.
Okay.
And superheroes and shit.
Makes
I
sense.
guess he started in 2020, but he's Broly. So like this man is truly a GOAT in this game. So I just want to, and he has a list of people. I probably could name them. Some of you guys will probably be able to recognize some of them characters. Some of them I wouldn't.
Can you share that with me?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
I probably have to screenshot it because I'm not very tech savvy with this. Oh, he's a Blue Exorcist. He's Yukio.
Oh, really?
In Blue Exorcist in the new one.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
I don't even hear that because I watched Blue Exorcist recently and I did not hear it.
He is Yukio, which is the other twin.
Oh.
Yep. I'm making sure I'm correcting myself. He's the.
Yeah.
Yes, he is definitely Yukio in the 2025 version. He's in Gundam. He's Orca. He's a lot of different people, bro. Like this. Hey, my boy be getting, that nigga's getting to the bag. I ain't mad at him. I'm just trying to get like him one day. I'm trying to get like him when I grow up. So let me send that to you. I know, Mikey, you got the...
Yeah, so One Piece is new this week or whatever. I think it's been on hiatus. Julian, that's your bag.
Yeah.
5-4 season 3 dropped this week.
Yes.
5-4 season 3 dropped this week. Yeah, that shit's been off for like 5 years, 4 years, something like that. The beginning after the end is some new shit that didn't drop. Windbreaker season 2 dropped this week. I did watch that first episode. Windbreaker is some shit it's just delinquent. It's just straight hands. It's like Tokyo Revengers without the time travel.
Oh,
it's just niggas fighting. Black Butler dropped this week, Nate.
Sebastian and Ciel.
Black Butler dropped this week. Devil May Cry, of course. Some anime called Lazarus. I'm not familiar.
That sounds like some Jesus shit. Like he gonna be coming back from the dead or some shit.
Was it a nigga we went to school with named Lazarus? Am I tripping?
Yes, it was Lazarus. I can't think of his Lazarus.
All right, I thought about that.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know we know a nigga named Lazarus.
Was he somebody who was in the assisted classes?
I don't think he was. He assistant? I don't know.
I know I had Miss Houston with him. He's in our class. He's in 09.
Yeah.
Right. To be.
And lastly, some My Hero spinoff called My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, that shit sound like.
I don't give a damn about no Vigilantes.
You don't want to see the Vigilantes go to work?
I could give two fucks. I'm caught up on My Hero Academia and that shit cooking right now. I don't give a fuck about whatever this vigilante shit is. Could care less.
That's crazy. I also think Johnny Young Bosch is also Brock in Pokemon. That's what they said.
No.
Allegedly, that's what it's in here.
The original?
It didn't give me a timeline. It said Brock. They have it under his list of characters.
No, somebody lying.
Are they though?
I'm gonna find out, bro. That's crazy. Johnny, we gonna ask you in person. Fuck it, it's okay. Oh yeah, Glove texted me, said, tell Nate and them I said bye. I'll fuck with y'all later. Yeah, whatever, Glove.
Bye, Mr. Glove.
Yeah, you'll like Glove when you get to meet him. That nigga's crazy.
He cool people. He cool people.
Yeah. That's all I got for you niggas, man. Anything else y'all want to get off before we get the fuck up out of here?
No, it's a good pod.
Nate, Tubi this week. What dropped this week? You
I have no idea what dropped on Tubi this week.
That's what I'm talking about.
Actually, I have no idea. I actually do not have a clue what dropped on Tubi. I didn't watch the Grinch Stole Bitches this week. Oh my! The fact that you said so, let me stop capping. I did turn on Tubi. I turned it off, but I seen something that said Lost and Turned Out, and I turned it off after that. I didn't even watch the movie. I just thought about the one that you and I just thought about the one that you and GB. Don't knock it if you try. And that's all I can think about, and I don't know I didn't even read the synopsis because I was like, I don't even have the mental capacity to take this today.
It's okay, I got it.
Lost and Turned Out is
it's
wild.
Insane. Ain't that a fucking crazy name for a fucking show on Tubi?
I mean, The Grinch. What was the song?
The Grinch That Stole Bitches?
No, Lost and Turned The Grinch That Stole Bitches. I'm dedicated to us live watching that together.
We could do
bro, we should say that Discord. For Christmas, bro.
Wait till the holidays.
Lost in Turntown 2017.
Oh damn, it was 27. That's how much I didn't look into it because the name blew me.
I don't want a preview. Turn this off. Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
A teen pulled from desperation in the underground sex trade is taken in by other women who are plotting their freedom to live the American dream. All right.
That shit sounds terrible. What's American
It's an hour and 11 minutes. I'm cool.
Oh, hour and 11 minutes. That ain't too bad.
It ain't terrible. But I when I seen that, I just got off Tubi for the day, and so I haven't been back on there. Cause it did. I couldn't take it. I could not take it.
One day we watching The Grinch Just Stole Bitches, and I need to live watch that. We gonna watch as a team.
Yeah.
So we can see how we look as a team and stuff that. Cause I need to see it.
I need some eggnog, a little brandy with it. You know, while I snuggle up while I
Mike
watch.
makes a good eggnog.
You make eggnog, bro?
Yeah, man.
He gets it every
scratch,
year.
But like I know how to mix it with liquor.
Hey, bro. What's up, dog?
He do it every year.
So, Mike, I ain't gonna talk about it like that, but people have gave me flack for drinking eggnog, but I appreciate to hear someone else, bro.
That shit's amazing. It tastes amazing.
Bro, with liquor?
Yeah.
It's
just period. Like without liquor, I'll drink eggnog by itself.
Bro. Okay, I'm gonna chill out. All right, but yeah, I look forward to watching this.
Eggnog is great, bro.
Right.
Don't ever feel like less than a man because you drink eggnog. That shit's amazing. Niggas be calling that shit.
Niggas eat sour cream.
Niggas be calling that shit holiday nut and this and that. And I'm like,
holiday nut is
that's
insane.
crazy. That's not what that is. Like it's good. It's more like holiday titty milk to me. You know?
Some sweet.
You about to take it too far.
I'm not. You're gonna say sweet. Sweet holiday drink. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sweet holiday drink.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's it, guys. I'm gonna let these niggas get out of here. We got the rest of our Sunday to go. I gotta get to work. Good pod, you guys. Yeah. Especially off the team outing and everything like that. Shout out to Chris Davis for pulling up on us and everything like that. Shout out to everything. Shout out to Nate's old work showing up at the fucking hookah lounge and pressing her about her ghosting him.
That nigga definitely did say something. That is insane, bro. That is. I recognize, like, I seen him. I was like, I'm gonna message this nigga on Facebook and see if this is him, so I'm not But obviously, he knew he seen me as well, and just didn't want. I'm like, are you at GVO? And he's like, yeah. You got an orange hat on. Maybe. Maybe. I do be ghosting people, so I apologize.
Messaging your old work on Facebook, like, yo, you a GVO, right?
To make sure, because I didn't want to, because I could tell, I was staring like, do I know this person? And sometimes people do catch you, so obviously he noticed, but I was like, I don't feel like I know this nigga, but maybe I don't. Definitely did. I should be embarrassed and I'm not, because he definitely did say something about me ghosting him, and I'm mad that y'all can hear that, because he definitely said, and it's been years, like before I had Dakota years.
Nah, I ain't hear nothing.
Oh, you didn't hear him? Because he definitely said something.
I didn't hear it either, but I asked him, like, yo,
because he 1000%.
When he walked up, I was like, this don't seem like this is her old homeboy or some shit like that. Like, it seemed like a nigga that like she might have used to fuck with or something like that.
He definitely started talking, but it's funny because it's been years, like I said, before Dakota years, so.
Maybe he's ready to get stuff there.
Oh my God.
Oh, lower face. All right, let me end the pod.
And on that note, wash your hands, wash your ass, wash your anybody wear a mask. Oh, Jesus. What a time.